Dear students, in last video we discussed about optical isomerism, right? Optical isomerism. In that we discussed about enantiomerism and diastereomerism. That means enantiomers and diastereomers. And again we discussed about a chiral center. So chiral center is nothing but the carbon which is attached with or which is bonded with four different groups. That is called chiral center. And chiral molecules are again called as asymmetric molecules. They are in asymmetry. That means if we cut that molecule, we don't have any mirror images, right? That is called chiral center. Now today we are discussing about RS configuration, but this is also under optical isomerism only, and these two are R and S. These two are actually suffixes of any chemical name in IUPAC system. So what they will give information means these are the useful symbols R and S, which gives the information of molecule, organic molecule, of the rotation of molecule. That means spatial arrangement of molecule, right? So that we are discussing now. So what is R and what is S means? So these two are abbreviations of vectors. R is abbreviation of vectors and S is abbreviation of sinister. So rectus and sinister, these two are actually Latin words. So rectus means actually right hand. The meaning of this rectus is right hand, and sinister, its meaning is left hand. Right. So right hand and left hand. These are the meanings of this right hand and left hand. So what is right hand and what is left hand? Now we will observe by taking off an example. Right. So this is actually a configuration, and it has a little some rules. So we will discuss with the example. So now here I am taking chiral center molecule. That means molecule, asymmetric molecule here, and this is a chiral center here. On this carbon we have four different groups. Right, this is one group, this is one group, and this is one, and this is one. Four different groups we are here. For the giving of RS configuration for this molecule, first we have to give a numbering for these four groups, like 1, 2, 3, 4. So in that 1, 2, 3, 4, which group will get a first number, which group will get a second, third, like that. We have to, for the numbers, for the giving of that numbers, we have to go with the molecular weights, the atomic weights of that atom, which is directly attached with this carbon, chiral carbon. Now if this side and that numbering goes atomic atom which has more mass, right? The atom which has more mass, that we are giving with the highest priority number, right? Now this is a carbon here. To this carbon here, oxygen is directly attached here, and the top side one carbon is there, and this side again one more carbon is there, and this side hydrogen is there. And you are well known about that one. Hydrogen has the least atomic mass in all periodic table, right? So this gets fourth number here, right? This is a least priority atom, and this is the least priority group. Now in this carbon and oxygen, and you are we know that one oxygen has a high atomic mass, so oxygen group will get a first number here, right? Next second number we have to give this one or this one, right? Here one carbon is there, here again carbon is there. If this type of arrangement is there, then we have to go for next atom. So here directly attached with carbon, here also carbon. But if you go for next thing, here 3 hydrogens are there, but here 2 hydrogens and 1 carbon is there again. This is one more carbon, right? So in these 2 hydrogens will cancel, and next hydrogen is there here, but here carbon is there. So obviously carbon has atomic mass, more atomic mass than hydrogen. So this group will get a second priority here, and this group will get a third priority. Right. So we have given numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 according to their atomic masses. That means we have to observe the first atom which is directly attached with this carbon. So here oxygen, carbon, hydrogen. So oxygen high atomic mass, first number, hydrogen low atomic mass, least number. But these two are carbons here. So carbon, both are same atomic mass. So we have to go for next atom. So here 2 hydrogens are there, here also 2 hydrogens, but now third hydrogen, at the place of third hydrogen, we have here carbon. So carbon, hydrogen, in these two, which will get a more number, priority number means carbon. This group will get least priority because hydrogen and carbon, wait, Hydrogen and carbon, carbon has high atomic mass. So second number for this group, ethyl group, third number for methyl group, and fourth number for hydrogen. Now we have to observe this, that means 1, 2 and 3. The moving path of 1, 2 and 3. If this 1, 2, 3 in clockwise, if this 1, 2, 3 in clockwise direction, this 1, 2, 3 is in clockwise direction, that we have to give the symbol R for that molecule. Right, R for that molecule. That means we have to give R before that name of that organic compound. Now if this 1, 2, 3, and forget about 4th priority, 1, 2, 3 in anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise, that we are giving S. Right. Suppose if you observe here, now 1, 2, 3 are there here. So these 1, 2, 3 are in anti-direction. That means anti-clockwise direction. Right. Anti-clockwise direction. So what is an anti-clockwise direction? If 1, 2, 3 are in anti-clockwise direction, we have to give a symbol S for this chiral center. Right. So this is the S configuration of this molecule. Now, what is the R configuration of this molecule? Now we will see. So I am taking a mirror image of this molecule again. Now this is C2H5. Right, this is C2H5, and this is OH here. This is CH3, and this is H. Now again see, I am giving numbers. This will get first number, and this will get second number. This will get third number, and this will get fourth number. Hydrogen least priority is the fourth number. Now here oxygen OH molecule will get first number. Now observe the movement of 1, 2, 3. Now here in this molecule, this 1, 2, 3 are in a clockwise direction. Right, 1, 2, 3 are in a clockwise direction. So means 1, 2, 3, if they are in a clockwise direction, that we have to give a symbol R here. For this chiral center or for this molecule, we are giving R configuration. Right. So this is a representation of molecules with R and S. So we discussed that R means right hand and S means left hand. So here the clockwise means it is rotating, that means a molecule rotation 1, 2, 3 directions. These are in the right hand side. Now here 1, 2, 3 directions are in the left hand side. That is the meaning of R and S. So here R means vectors and S means sinisters. These are Latin words. So 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. These are the giving numbers. So this is one type of representation of molecule when here one condition is there. The condition is what here? These are the two possibilities when the hydrogen is in a downward direction. That means in a axial position, right? So hydrogen, fourth priority group. Fourth priority group is in downside. Right, these two applicable when the molecule in the molecule hydrogen or fourth priority group is at a downside. So then only these two are applicable. Right. Now if the hydrogen is in right side or left side, what will happen? That we will discuss now. Right, this assume this one 1, 2, 3 clockwise means R and 1, 2, 3 anti-clockwise means S. Right. So now we'll check next molecule here. I'm taking another molecule example here. Right. Suppose if you assume this is a hydrogen here and this is Br here, bromine, and here chlorine is there, and here CH3 molecule is there. Right. If you take a mirror image of this molecule, what will you get here? This is Br, and this is chlorine, this is hydrogen, and this is CH3. Right. Now give the numbers for this one. Fourth group, hydrogen is there, so it gets fourth position. And in these two, chlorine and bromine has high atomic mass, so it gets first number, chlorine second number, and methyl third number. Right. Now here in this molecule, same. Four groups are there, so it is chiral center. It is also chiral center. Now hydrogen fourth priority group. This is a fourth priority group. chlorine and bromine, bromine first priority, chlorine second priority, and methyl group is third priority. Right. Now give the directions. Now here 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. These are in clockwise direction. Clockwise means we have to give what a R. Right. We have to give R. But what we said for before this one, we have studied one condition here. When the fourth group is in downsider, then only these rules are applicable. That means if 1, 2, 3 are clockwise, we have to give R. But here it is not like that. It is like this. How it changes means when the fourth priority group is in right hand or left hand, that means in an axial position, in axial line. Right, in a this line. So here fourth priority group is there. Now this is inverse. This we have to give in a reverse direction. That means 1, 2, 3. What will come here? Actually, it comes R. Right, but we have to give here S because hydrogen is in here left side or right side. If it is in left side or right side, then we have to go with the reverse. That means if it is in a clockwise, then we have to give S. Right, now here also, when the hydrogen is in, I said now, and hydrogen is in right side or left side direction, then go with these rules. Right, now what happens? 1, 2, 3 is in an anti-clockwise direction. Right, it is in an anti-clockwise direction. Now anti-clockwise means we have to give, previously we have given, that means when hydrogen is in downside, we have given anti-clockwise S. But here it is reverse. When hydrogen is in right hand or left hand side, we have to go, right, we have to give R here. So this is about a RS configuration. In general, we have for organic chemistry, for organic molecules, we have different types of representations, like Fischer structures we have, and we have Newman structures, we have Saha structures, and again weighted structures. So Fischer structures for RS configuration for Fischer structures we have seen just now. Now we are discussing RS configuration for weighted molecules. Right. This is a Fischer structure of molecule, and this is a weighted structure of molecule. Now Fischer structure means we are putting of cross. Now this cross, it indicates a chiral center. Right. Now this is a weighted structure. Here in these weighted structures, this thick line, right? Thick line and a dotted line. These two are in a plane. And this thick line, it shows direction of front side. Right. What we are observing from the observer. Now if this dotted line, it is from back side. Right. Now if you observe this one. Here this is a molecule, this is a sp3 molecule here I have taken, that means a tetrahedral molecule, and this is the chiral center because one green, red, yellow and white colors are there. Right, if you observe here it is 4 different colors are there, that means 4 different groups are there. Now this dotted line, this indicates here, this is a dotted line here, this is like this white ball. That means from the observer, the dotted line is from it is in back side, and the blue, yellow, these two are in a plane, and the red is in towards your observer. So this thick line, what is near to the observer, that is we are giving with a thick line, and from the observer, if any molecule is away, that we are giving with a dotted line. Right? This is in plane. Blue and yellow, these two are in plane. That means this is A and B, these two are A, B and B. So this is blue is A and yellow is in B, and C is red and D is white color. Right. So this is a weighted form, 3D molecule, and we can't draw as a neatly. So we are giving this one, right? A weighted representations. So for this molecule, how to give RS configuration, we will see now, right? So this is a Fischer structure, and this is weighted representations. So now the same rules applicable here. I am taking a molecule here. These two are in a plane, and this is in a dash form, and the thick line. right? On thick line, right? On thick line, if I am having OH, suppose I'm taking a molecule here, and here one CH3 is there, here one C2H5 is there, and here hydrogen is there, right? So now, what will happen here? You have to give numbers again, RS configuration. So according to atomic masses, OH will get the first number, and these two CH3, C2H5, these two C2H5 will get a second number, and CH3 will get a third number, hydrogen it will get a fourth number. So now if 1, 2, 3, if these 1, 2, 3 are in a clockwise, 1, 2, 3 are in a clockwise, it will get again same rule R, and 1, 2, 3 these are in anti-clockwise, it gets S. Now if you observe what is observed here, here 1, 2, 3, these 3 are in a anti-clockwise. Right, these 3 are in a anti-clockwise. That means this carbon it gets S prefix. S prefix. Right, now for here also one condition is there, that is when fourth priority group is on dotted line. When fourth priority group is on dotted line, when this condition is there, then only these two rules are applicable. Now observe here, fourth priority group is there at the back side here. So 1, 2, 3, what? Anti-clockwise. So we are giving S. Right. Now if you observe, what will happen if molecule is in next one? If thick line, right? Here I am taking same molecule. If I am writing over hydrogen, least priority group on wedge molecule, that means thick liner, and this is on back side OH, and this is CH3 here, and this is C2H5. So what will happen here? So now we have to go with the same periodic orders, that is OH will give first number, C2H5 will second number, CH3 will get third number, and H will get fourth number. Right. So now observe 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 is in which direction? Here it is in clockwise direction. Right. It is in anti-clockwise direction. It is in anti-clockwise direction. So when the hydrogen is on thick line, these two are when the hydrogen is on dotted line. But here in this molecule, hydrogen is on thick line. So what is it here means? If 1, 2, 3 are in clockwise direction, right, 1, 2, 3 are in clockwise direction, then give the S prefix for this. Right, if 1, 2, 3 are in anti-clockwise direction, give the prefix R. Right, give the prefix R. So what is it here? Anti-clockwise, 1, 2, 3. This is in anti-clockwise direction, so you have to give R for this chiral centers. So here two conditions are there. See, observe here. Now this condition, when this condition is applicable, means fourth priority group is on thick line. Right, when the fourth priority group or fourth group is on thick line, then only this is applicable. When the dotted line, fourth group is on dotted line, this is applicable. 1, 2, 3 clockwise R, 1, 2, 3 anti-clockwise S. Declining 1, 2, 3 clock S, 1, 2, 3 anti-clock R. Right. So these are the molecular RS configuration for wedge dash molecule. So now we are discussing conversions. So this is a wedge dash conversion, wedge dash formation. Now we have to convert this into Fischer structure, right? So now we are discussing a conversion, that is from wedge dash to Fischer structure. Right, wedge dash to Fischer structure we are converting. So first, for the converting, what we have to observe, first we have to give a RS configuration for this molecule. Now this is a chiral center, right? This is a molecule OH, CH3, C2H5 and H. Why I am taking same groups and same molecule means for understanding purpose. If I take a different molecule, you may get confused. So this is, so first OH will get first priority and C2H5 will get second priority, CH3 will get third priority and hydrogen will get a fourth priority. So just now we discussed, if 1, 2, 3 are in a anti-clockwise direction and hydrogen is on dotted line, this will get what? Anti-clock means it will get a S notation, right? This will get a S notation. Now we are converting this into Fisher form. Now how to convert this into Fisher form means, what are the lines are they? First lines, these two are lines. So this line we have to draw like this. A top side CH3 is there and down side C2H5 is there. Right, down side C2H5 is there. Now these two OH and H, where we have to keep on this line. Right, OH and OH, where we have to keep on this line. So I am taking here again 3D representation here. So what is there? This is a representation of molecule here. OH, right? OH is red one, CH3 is in yellow, C2H5 blue, and H is white, right? So this is a molecule here. This is a molecule, and the representation I have taken same this. H is away from your vision, and red OH is nearer to your vision, and CH3, C2H5, these two are in a plane, right? These two are in plane. So what we have to do here, just rotate the molecule like this, right? Rotate the molecule like this, and what you will get here, CH3, C2H5, right? CH3, C2H5, these two are in a line, right? These two are in line, and H you are getting at your left side, OH you are getting at your right side. So this will get here, H will come here, and OH will come here, right? Just press the molecule here. Just if you press the molecule here, this will convert into like this. So H here, H is coming towards your left side, OH is coming towards your right side. So now what will happen here? Now give the priority, right? H, OH, CH3 and C2H5. Always OH will get first number, C2H5 second number, CH3 third number, hydrogen fourth number. And again same thing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, it is in a clockwise direction. So we discussed fourth priority group when it is in a axial line, 1, 2, 3 will get what? S configuration. 1, 2, 3 will get a S configuration. Now we have converted this weighted dash form into Fisher structure. So this is a simple conversion of wedge to Fisher structure, right? So in next class we will again observe the conversions. Mu1 to Fisher structures will convert,